Most people watching this video will never become rich, not because they are stupid, not because they are unlucky, and not because they don't work hard, but because they are stuck in a system and a worse mindset they don't even realize is keeping them poor. If this video makes you uncomfortable, that's a good sign. It means you're finally paying attention. The first reason you will never be rich is simple. You trade your time for money. Think about it. A job pays you for the hours you put in. Once those hours are over, the income stops. There's a fundamental limit to how many hours you can work in a day. There's a limit to how much your boss is willing to pay you, and there's a limit to how fast your salary can grow. This means your income has a hard ceiling, a cap you can never break through, no matter how hard you work. Rich people understand this trap. They don't sell their time, they own assets. Assets are things that make money for them even when they aren't actively working. They get paid when they sleep, when they travel, when they're doing absolutely nothing. An asset could be a stock portfolio, a rental property, or a business that runs without them. So ask yourself this simple question: if you stop working today, does your income stop too? If the answer is yes, you are not rich, you are just employed. And being employed is the slowest possible path to wealth, if it's a path at all. You're on a treadmill, running faster and faster just to stay in the same place. The second reason is that you spend your money before you invest it. For most people, the financial process looks like this. They earn their paycheck, they immediately spend it on bills, lifestyle, and wants, and then whatever little is left over, they might think about investing. But usually, there's nothing left. Rich people completely reverse this order. Their process is earn, then immediately invest, and only then do they spend what remains. That single change in priority is what determines your entire financial future. You see people all around you with the new phone, the better car, the bigger house. They upgrade their lifestyle with every pay raise, but they don't upgrade their assets. The problem isn't a lack of money, it's a lack of priority. If you only plan to invest what's left after spending, trust me, there will never be anything left. The solution is simple but powerful. Pay yourself first. And by yourself, I mean your future self. Your future self, not the latest gadget, not a fancy dinner, is your single best investment. Make that a non-negotiable part of your budget. And you've already beaten 90% of people. Reason number 3, you avoid risk, but you blindly accept poverty. It is a phrase I hear all the time. I don't want to take any risks with my money, but what people fail to realize is that staying poor is also a massive risk. Your money sitting in a bank account. Inflation is eating away at its value every single day. That's a risk. Your salary barely growing year after year. That's a risk. Your entire livelihood depending on one single job, one income stream. That is a huge risk. The difference is this. Smart people take calculated risks to grow their wealth, while average people avoid all risks and unknowingly guarantee they stay stuck. Every single wealthy person you admire took a risk at some point. They took a business risk by starting a company. They took an investment risk by buying stocks or real estate. They took a career risk by leaving a safe job for a bigger opportunity. The goal is not to gamble your money away. The goal is to take educated, informed risks where the potential reward far outweighs the potential loss. Playing it safe forever is the most dangerous financial strategy of all. The fourth reason you'll stay poor is that you demand fast results. Everyone wants to get rich, but almost no one wants to wait for it. People are constantly chasing shortcuts. They're looking for hot trading tips that promise quick profits. They're jumping on the latest crypto hype train, hoping to ride a wave to instant fortune. They fall for those double your money in 30 days schemes that are, without exception, scams. Here's the boring truth. Real wealth is built slowly. It grows quietly in the background. It compounds over years, not days. The process is so gradual at first that it feels like nothing is happening. But once the snowball of compounding starts rolling, it becomes an unstoppable force. If you are impatient, the market will punish you. It will take your money and give it to the patient people. You have a choice: get rich slowly or stay poor quickly. There is no third option. The fifth reason, and this one might be uncomfortable but it's necessary, is that you listen to broke advice. Think about where most of the financial advice you hear comes from: your friends, your family, your coworkers. People who, with all due respect, have likely never built significant wealth themselves. They're the ones telling you the stock market is just gambling, or starting a business is way too risky, or the classic, a stable job is the safest option. Safe for what exactly? Safe for survival? Maybe safe for building wealth? Absolutely not. You must follow this rule. Never take financial advice from someone whose financial life you do not want to have. Instead, you need to learn from the people who have actually achieved what you want to achieve. Learn from successful investors. Learn from proven business owners. Learn from people who have walked the path and can show you the map. Fear and bad advice spread much faster than knowledge. Be very selective about whose voice you let into your head. And the final reason, you never build skills that pay. Money doesn't just appear. It flows toward value. If you want more money, you have to provide more value. High-income skills are the bridge to creating that value. Skills like understanding how to invest intelligently, knowing how to start and scale a business, mastering the art of sales, or developing valuable digital skills like coding or marketing. Most people treat education like a one-time event. They graduate from school, get their degree, and then they stop learning. Rich people never ever stop learning. They are obsessive about acquiring new skills. A degree might get you a job, but skills are what get you freedom. If your entire income depends on just one skill, especially one that can be easily outsourced or automated, you are replaceable. The more valuable skills you have, the more indispensable and the more wealthy you become. So let's be clear, you don't stay poor because of a lack of money. You stay poor because of your habits, your decisions, and your mindset. But here is the good news. Every single thing we have discussed today can be changed. It doesn't matter where you're starting from. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can change your habits, you can make better decisions, and you can adopt a new mindset starting right now. If you are serious about this and want to learn how money actually works, how to invest intelligently for the long term, and how to build real, lasting wealth, then subscribe to the Investing Square TV. This channel exists for one reason: to help you break the cycle logically, honestly, and step by step. Your future depends on what you choose to do after this video ends. Thanks for watching.